Hey guys, today we're having a look at the Tegawa FK8. I'm Dave, I'm with Spencer.
Howdy.
Howdy. And we're just going to have a look around. The FK8's not had as much coverage as we think it deserves. And yeah, we just want to show you around it, the modifications it's got, talk about what we do with it, a bit of history about it, and yeah, let's have a look around the exterior and jump right in. So, as you can see, we changed the wheels. We've got a set of Apex EC7 wheels. They're 19 inch by 9.5J wide. The offset is ET43, so we can get a wider tyre on there. I believe they're 265. I'll read the tyre so that we get the correct information. 265 3519 and they're Yokohama 808 RS. We've done several track days with them now, and yeah, good tyre, but that's probably what's holding the car back a little now. So maybe an AR1 or something like that we'll go for next, like a proper track day tyre. Because the FK8 shares the same PCD as BMW, 5x120, that's why we can go for a set of Apexes. You can't really get like a set of Apexes for your EP3 and whatever without running adapters and doing crazy stuff like that, because they're like 5x114, so yeah, 5x120 is welcome addition, and I think it looks mega on them, to be honest. The brakes, so the standard brakes, standard calipers, standard discs. All we've done is upgraded the pads. We've got a set of Pagid RSL 29s in there, absolutely mega for track days. And we're going to upgrade the discs soon to a set of the Honda two-piece discs for the FK2, and they also fit the FK8 as well. So that'd be a nice little addition. We've got the Tegawa carbon mirror caps, Tegawa carbon bonnet, Tegawa carbon spoiler blade. A great way of saving weight if you want to put your car on a diet. And you get all of these well below £2,000 for like all the free carbon accessories. Whereas the Mugen equivalent, you're going to pay 12 grand for the carbon bonnet, you're going to pay 10 grand for the carbon spoiler, I think £1,000 for the mirror caps. So you're talking 23 grand for Mugen carbon accessories, which is great if you've won the lottery, not great if you're on a budget. But you can get all three of these for well under 2 grand, which is an absolute bargain really for, you know, it's top-notch carbon as well. It looks absolutely mega. Weight saving. We love it. Go check out these Tegawa carbon accessories for your FK on our website now, in this link here. Spencer, insert link. We've got a J's Racing tow hook. Nice little accessory, and you know, you need one for track days. So exhaust, so out of the factory, the FK8 came with 3 exhaust tips, like 2 big ones and then a little one in the middle. Personally, I'm not a big fan of that, and I really like the twin exit, so to speak. So it's a Tegiwa catback on it at the minute. It's not released to the market, kind of a prototype. It's in a bit of R&D at the moment. We've been through a few and they've not been quite right, been quite drony. So we're still trying to find like the perfect recipe for a catback exhaust. As you can see, we've got like Aquapovage tips on there. They look smart. They go with this carbon all around here. Again, all this is OEM. This comes from the factory like that. Suspension, yeah. So we've got Yellow Speed Racing Dynamic Pro Sport coilovers. They were fitted a couple of months ago, so you know it's settled now. We've also got the EDC kit on there, so the electronic dampening control cancellation kit. A lot of the modern cars, when you fit in coilovers and things like that, they bring on like error messages on the dash, so that just bypasses it and tells the car everything's okay. But I think it sits absolutely perfectly on these coilovers, and for under £1,000, you know, they're perfect for daily use. You know, you can drive up to where we're racing and you do track days, and you know, from the standard suspension to now with the coilovers on, it handles incredibly well. Ta-da. So in the boot there, we've got a J's Racing strut bar, which helps to tighten everything up, and when you go to the shop, show your mum like, oh yeah, look, we're dead fast. It's my J's Racing strut bar. Yeah, got one of them. There's one, I think there's one underneath. I'll have a look. There is not one underneath. Hang on. there's not one underneath in the front, but there is one up the top.
Up the top.
Yeah, that just helps to stiffen everything up, and you know, perfect for track days and increases handling. Really.
Yeah.
They're not that expensive mod really. I think £200, something like that, and yeah, just stiffens the chassis up nicely. Nice big boot in there as well. You know, that's the good thing with the FK8. It's 5-door. Does absolutely everything you could ever want. Take your family out in it, go around the racetrack. It looks mega.
It's a good daily.
Yeah, perfect daily, perfect weekend car. Cheap to run, I guess, compared to your older sort of EP3s and stuff. Emissions wise, tax wise, all that. So yeah, mint car, would love one. And the glass doesn't shatter like Chris's Citroen AX. Don't have to worry about that. Absolutely lovely interior on these. You got the bucket seats, stitched with your Type R in there. All this carbon, obviously from the side skirts and stuff, carries on into the interior. Cool little, I don't know if it was an optional extra or came as standard, but a wireless charging pad. So rather than having cables and everything, you can pop your phone on there and it charges up. Mine doesn't, because mine's a Nugget phone. Also worth mentioning, these are so neat, these Cap Industries fire extinguisher bracket. So rather than running like a full-blown fire extinguisher system, Cap Industries they've engineered several brackets for loads of different cars. And you don't have to drill, you don't have to, you know, they're really easy to install. So you unbolt the two bolts for the seat, lift the seat up, slide that in, put your bolts back in, and then you can mount a fire extinguisher here. Like, you know, always worth keeping something like that. I think it's 35 quid for the bracket, and you can pick a fire extinguisher up for like 50 quid.
It's definitely not really in the way either.
No,
it's
like
tidy.
Like you can jump in there and it's not in the way at all. And yeah, should the worst ever happen, at least you're equipped for the situation. Acuity shifter, yeah. So, bop, 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 bop.
Absolutely mint
bop.
On track.
Yeah, so that reduces the throw of your shift. Proper nice bit of kit, and yeah, so that's mega bit of kit that.
We've got the catalyst Garmin as well, which is currently just turning off right now.
Yeah, so we did the track day with Donington. Just like to point out that we then took it out because you're not allowed time on a track day. So we're responsible adults when we took it out because we follow the rules.
Yeah.
But yeah, like a massive big display there. It tells you your times. A great thing about that is it's so like visual. So as you're coming around the track, you can see whether you're going faster than your previous lap, or you know, you're down, so you can hold, you know, if it's red, glowing red, and you're 2 seconds down, you know, you can like chill out on that lap, like you don't need to gain it back. But if you're green, like you know when to push on, and it records everything. You can overlay all the information onto it. So yeah, you can literally, I think,
yeah, it's just magnetic,
like
straight
that.
onto there.
So once you've done your lap, take that out, and then you can watch your lap back and go, oh yeah, mega, and you know like exactly where to improve on the thing. So absolutely mega bit of kit that is. Definitely worth investing in one if you've not already.
And it comes with its own little camera as well at the top. Yeah,
it's just a mint bit of kit that. Yeah, it's just a lovely place to be. Like compared to the older Civics and stuff, EK9's it's come a very, very long way really, technology and the things it can do and this, that and the other. Like lane, I think it's got lane assist on the mirrors.
Yeah.
So you can see like, it tells you not to move lane when you're going to crash basically. I kind of want one of these. They've held the value really well, these cars have. I'm not sure if it's because they were made in like limited well yeah, they were made in limited numbers. They was a lot more expensive when they came out than like your EP3 and whatever, but like I think this example's only done 4,000 miles on a 17 plate, I want to say it is. And yeah, like it's still a 28 grand car. So yeah, what's not to like about it really? So shall we have a look under the bonnet?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Practice sets before. Are you ready? Finesse. I've missed it. Got it. Okay, so moving on to the engine. It's the K20C engine that's in the FK8 and the FK2. So it's a K20, but this time it had, as well as VTEC, it also had a turbocharger for the first time ever. Well, the FK2 did. The FK8 is like the second generation of that. So in here we've got the Tegawa prototype titanium inlet turbo pipe. I think that's correct. Proper nice. Look at the welds on that. I mean, absolutely stunning. Looks mint and increases flow. So it has had a remap. That was done by TI Tuning. So standard power on the FK8 is, I think, 316 horsepower. With all the hardware it's got, after the remap, it now makes in the region of about 400 horsepower. So doesn't hang about, pretty quick. So along with the Mishimoto air intake, we've also got a Mishimoto intercooler that helps keep the temperatures down, because the FK8 is quite prone to overheating and high temperatures, especially when we're on track. So all the coolers are taken care of by Mishimoto. At the back of the engine, obviously you can't see it, but we've got a SKUNK2 Alpha downpipe. It's the 3-inch one. Again, that just helps to improve exhaust flow, mated up to the Tegawa prototype catback. That's about it for the engine. Obviously, the remap we spoke about. We've got the J's Racing front strut brace. It matches the one in the boot. Obviously this one's front, so it stiffens up the front a little bit more. And then as you can see, obviously we've got the Yellow Speed Racing Dynamic Pro Sport top mats in there. Also on the back, on the rear of the car, we've got the SKUNK2 rear camber arms, and that just helps us dial in the geometry of the car when we're giving it an alignment. So we can give it a bit more camber on the back and set the handling and tweak it just how we want it. But yeah, that pretty much sums up the engine. That is an engine off of FK8, K20, K20C. It's a bit different to, you know, the old EP3 and the K20As that were found in there. They've come a long way as well. Obviously the old EK9 that had a B16 in it. So you had your B16 in the EK9, the K20A2 in the EP3, and then FN2, K20Z. And then the K20C came along in the FK2 with its turbo, and as well as the FK8. Yeah, pretty much double the power from the EK9 from the first Type R variant. Yeah, nice piece. So that pretty much sums up everything about our FK8. Oh, number plate's well cool. Tegawa R. We'll jump in now, start it up. See what it sounds like. Well, you can't see what it sounds like, but you can hear what it sounds like. Give it a few revs. Yeah, let's do that now.
We have live.
that wraps up the feature on the Tegawa FK8. All of the parts that you've seen, they're in the description below if you want anything. If you've got any questions, don't hesitate to contact us. Drop us a message below or contact us websales@tegawaimports.com. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.